The perpetrators of the accident, in which a 15-year-old teenager died 2 years ago, have not yet been punished. A family from Sarani has been beating the thresholds of law enforcement and supervisory authorities all this time in the hope of achieving justice. The guilt of the instigator of the accident, who, by the way, is a military man, has been proven. However, the criminal case has not moved forward. To whom the law is not written, Amina Smakova found out. At this very place on the Starinskaya highway 2 years ago, a traffic accident occurred, in which Nadezhda Ostapenko lost her son and herself suffered severe injuries. 2 years have passed since the accident, but the perpetrators of this terrible tragedy have not been punished. No, don't scold me for not going to Dad. It's not fair for him at all. Nadezhda Ostapenko is the mother of the deceased Sasha. It is rare to visit my son's grave. It is hard to remember that day. The tragedy occurred on October 1st, 2011. In the evening, mother and son were returning from Timurtau, got into a taxi at the DSK. Near the Saransk mine, a taxi driver crashed into a military car. The vehicle was parked on the road without an emergency signal. The driver of the military vehicle admitted his guilt, but was not punished. It was necessary to carry out a number of investigative actions. This additional investigative experiment was supposed to be carried out, but it was carried out after, say, 8 months. It was already in May 2013, at the beginning of May. Of course, this is wrong. The mother of the deceased teenager still cannot recover from the shock. By the way, she herself was injured in this accident. Numerous fractures, concussion. All this is in the medical report. The prosecutor's office of the city of Saran, where the woman turned, did not pay attention to this. I want to see our prosecutor, Ahmed Zanovo, in the city of Saran. When I came in, I said I was in a military accident. It's been a long time. He was so surprised how I'm still fighting, how I haven't shut up, how I want to get justice. Why the investigative experiment was conducted only 9 months later is still unclear to the victim and her human rights defender. Nevertheless, the case on the fact of the accident was still initiated, the Saran Supervisory Authority explained. Currently, it means that according to the results of the examinations and the investigative experiment, it was established that the culprit of the accident, therefore, is a serviceman. Since the Military Investigation Department is conducting proceedings in this category of cases, we have transferred this case to the main military prosecutor's office to determine the consequences. Nadezhda Ostapenko has 3 more children. The tragedy changed the fate of everyone. The eldest son had to drop out of school to take care of his mother, who had not yet recovered from grief and injuries. Now it is important for Ostapenko's family that the culprit of the accident be punished. Those who are engaged in this lawlessness looked at my eyes the wrong way on TV. Just my eyes. So that they fear God when they do lawlessness. We thought about our children and our families when we started this. Amin Smakova, Jaslana Mundakov, Marat Koltanov, the first Karaganda.